Hello everybody, today we have amazing news, and it's because the newest cast for the upcoming Beetlejuice tour has already been announced, and we have a couple of names here that I want to talk about. Something that I've mentioned in the past is that Beetlejuice the Musical is one of my favorite musicals of all time. I love how quirky it is. I was very intrigued to know what will be the next direction of the upcoming tour. As we know, Beetlejuice just ended a run in the Palace Theater, its third time going back to Broadway, and I actually wasn't sure if the same cast was gonna continue, but it was until the closing that Isabella Esler, Justin Collette, and the rest of the cast announced their departure of Beetlejuice, so we knew that we were gonna see some new faces on the upcoming tour. What I want to do is I'm gonna read the Playbill article about the upcoming cast. So it says, following its third run on Broadway, Beetlejuice the Musical is heading back on tour. The non-equity tour will play its first public performance February 13 in Fresno, California at the Saroyan Theater, and officially launched the Safe Credit Union Performing Arts Center in Sacramento, California, February 17, before haunting more than 50 cities across North America. Leading the cast will be Ryan, I'm sorry if I'm gonna butcher this last name, Ryan, I'm sorry if you're listening to this. We have Ryan Stockmeiger as Beetlejuice and Liana Weaver as Lydia Dietz. Now, I've been hinting about why San Diego is important, and this is the reason. Liana is a San Diegan, born and raised in San Diego, now located in Los Angeles, and of course, this is so amazing. I'm actually pretty excited to see what's gonna be for her to come back to her city in a tour like Beetlejuice. Hopefully, I can get an interview or something. Liana, if you're listening to this, I would love to have an interview with you. They will be joined by David Wilson as Adam, Caitlin Feely as Barbara, Jeff Brooks as Charles, and Bailey Frankenberg as Delia. So as we can see, we have an all new cast. This is gonna be completely new to what we've seen in the past few years. I was trying to look up videos of Ryan singing. I was not able to find any specific one to have an idea how his voice is gonna be, but with the videos that I was able to see, he does have a pretty deep voice. It's just gonna be a matter to see how raspy it's gonna be. Once I go to the show, I'm gonna let you know. Fortunately, it's gonna be one of the first stops, so I will be able to give you all my opinion. The cast will also include Alessandra Casanova as Miss Argentina, Adam Fields as Otto, Dasaria Harris as Maxine Dean / Juno, Dan Mason as Maxie Dean, and May Kaslowitz as the Girl Scout. The touring company also features Justin Barrett, Neftali Benitez, Matthew Blasio, Ian Dembeck, Carlina Tenia Grossman, Haley Surieta, Starling Nelson Jones, Michael P. Corner, Katie Leonard, Nick Signor, Gillian Worthing, and Nicole Selka. The tour will be directed by Katie Davis and choreographed by Michael Fatica. Music supervision, orchestrations, and incidental music are by Chris Kukul, Joan Arc Into the Fire. The North America tour is produced by Networks Presentations. Mimi Taglietta serves as executive producer for the production. For a full list on tour dates, visit BeetlejuiceBroadway.com. So one thing that is very interesting is that they're doing this treatment the same way they did on the original cast for the original tour. I mean, Justin Collette was already someone that had worked on Broadway. Justin was the understudy of Alex Brightman in School of Rock. And of course, Isabella Esler had her chance to be on a Broadway production, eventually landing her role. The character of Lydia has always been problematic. We know what happened with Anne Caruso, then Presley Ryan step in, and eventually for the tour cast, we had Isabella Esler. So I have no doubt that this cast is gonna be as great, if not better, than the one that they currently have. We knew that because of the time that it has passed since they announced a new cast, that more than likely there was gonna be new people involved. I'm happy to see that the production is still gonna remain practically the same. There is no indication of major changes to the production. I'm happy to hear this news, but yeah, leave me in the comments. Are you excited for this new cast? Are you gonna go see Beetlejuice in any of their tour stops? Let me know in the comments. And like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna be uploading at 9 a.m. Pacific time the video of the full story of Beetlejuice. I researched everything that has happened. This was the last tie that I needed to have for that video with the most recent cast announcement. But yeah, that will be all my end. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you behind the anchor.